Okay, one more quick meal idea. So
Oh wait, I'm a patient. I live in Louisiana. Don't tell me I can't have red beans and rice or gumbo.
there's a lot of people that live in northern states that also eat red beans.
Oh, well,
And there,
but I live in Louisiana. So.
everybody talks about how they live in Louisiana. This is how we do. I make sure that they know that we also live in Louisiana. Anyway, okay. Red beans and rice. Crock pot is the best, right? Best case scenario is you have your big old crock pot because today we drop our book sacks, we get in the car, we go to dance and football, we come home, everybody's ravenous. And so we start dipping up our red beans and our rice that we made in our rice cooker. I think that I've convinced Catherine to get a rice cooker.
I have a rice cooker. I do the minute rice, but this looks amazing.
So the thing I love about rice cookers, it just makes it really easy to dish up your rice. So this is a half a cup because it's smoking hot, right? So this is about, so we say 1/3 cup is 15, 2/3 cup is 30. So this is a half. So we're going like 22-ish. Okay. So I have a half a cup of rice and I don't have my beans because I just didn't have time this morning. So I'm pulling out my blue runners. And so I'm going to do a half a cup of beans.
Which are another carbohydrate.
So I'm at 15 with a half a cup of beans, 22 with my rice. And I'm not going to have just beans and rice in my plate with my cornbread.
And sausage.
Maybe I'm going to grill a piece of sausage in the skillet. No time. And then what's left?
Vegetables.
So this is frozen spinach. You could do that cabbage that we had. You could do like mustard greens, collard greens, any kind of green or any vegetable, honestly.
Yeah.
Coleslaw, whatever, But just to say, like, so this is kind of a plug for the Fresh Pickens and the Southside Produce. We're in Baton Rouge, obviously. But if you have a farmer's market type, they have all that stuff pre-done. And so it's supporting local and it's convenient and it's freezer. And so you could just, same thing that we did with the cabbage. Take that bacon, put it in the skillet and saute it with the bacon. Or you could I just do like a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper with my spinach. You could do butter. There's some possibilities here.
Point is to get a vegetable because if we're just having, while this has protein because it's a bean, it's still a carbohydrate. We have carbs, and protein. So if this is all that we're having, again, it's just carbs and protein. And we do understand this meal probably is higher salt than any of the other meals we've mentioned. But again, I mean, we're not always perfect. But if we're having something like this, hopefully this is a heck of a lot better than having Taco Bell or a Whopper and fries or something like that.
You're teaching your kids that fast food and restaurants aren't the option for when we're, like that's not what we do. It's fine to do sometimes, but ideally we're trying to, because we eat what we were growing up eating. So it's kind of like just also helping them learn. And if you don't measure, then you have no idea. And it's very easy. Like this is my serving spoon for anything. And mainly the starch, because when you are at a friend's house or you are at the restaurant and you get the bowl of red beans and rice and you know that this is what a half a cup looks like on your plate, you're going to be like, oh my God, that's like 600 grams carbs because that bowl is ginormous. So it kind of just enables you to visualize and guesstimate when you're outside of your house.
Like one good tip you've given before is to serve yourself with the vegetable first. So if your plate is clean or empty, of course, if you fill it with the carbs and protein, it doesn't leave much room for vegetables. So if we're even taking some roasted broccoli and scooping up a cup, at least we still have, a big part of our plate filled up with a vegetable. And then it just kind of, you can fill up more, I guess. That was a really good idea. I do that when I'm serving my husband's plate.
Yeah, I actually do that at home. Like put the vegetables.
Yeah, I do that on myself too. But
because it's just an easy way of like, let's say you're not measuring because you're like, I don't feel like measuring today, but I know that I'm gonna put my vegetables on first and then my meat second. So there's only so much room, and I guarantee you, if you did it the opposite way, there's not a half a plate left over for the vegetables. So it's just a quick, easy way. Like if you're at a friend's house and you're dishing yourself or at a party or whatever, you put the vegetables on first.
Yep.
All right, we are signing off. I hope today gave you some good tips, some visuals of how you can make your evenings slightly stress-free-ish. with regards to food. And it's very doable. It's very affordable, and it doesn't have to be this huge, 3-hour process where there's flour all over the kitchen, right? That's not what we're looking for. If you need more, know that we're here. We want to talk to you. We want to help you. We want you to feel comfortable going out into the world and being healthy. So call us again, reach out.
Also, our other videos too, like you could go look at the different topics. We have another meal planning video. We have some of us in the grocery store. So you could check out some of our other videos, and of course, remain calm
And carry it on.
when it comes to meal planning. You got it.